frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Just barely. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a... See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out. Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale, whereas Spacer's Edgewater's a little way... The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not...
My ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
over here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice land. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders. Really? Oh, shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand. We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fuel. I just, you know. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at You know what?
Here we go.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Jettison procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Preparing to eject all formed parties in. You are still here. I am incapable. I deduce from the tone of your voice. I understand. I am programmed. Well done, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, the main drive's power... Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within high-capacity power... I have taken this cartridge... Best of luck in your search for a power... The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain. These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe space... Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before...
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all Definitely not the junior. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your... Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made. Edgewater is a company town. Renting means money. Four workers still haven't paid up. He just is. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. You'll find him in town. Yeah? You could look at it, but you'd be wrong. Every now and... Hang on. Work's been... Former people, yeah. Oh no. They are... If those marauders...
He's working at the cannery. Huh? What?
I could really go for some salt too.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling. Physical hygiene. So everyone... You will all... Ah, gravesite fees. As broke as pie crust, friend. Biddle... I simply can... With what? Tell Silas I can't afford... some time ago. Frankly, not a bad idea. Your idea intrigued. Much.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
The latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
I don't know you. Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice. I don't know. You really think so? That's kind of you. Guess I misreckoned you. I can get... Coming right up. Oh, I almost forgot. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the... Go ahead. I don't see how... Will there be... Ugh, is this the start of a joke? Coming right up.
It's not the best choice. You ought to go have...
Go right... What, you mean Edgewater? It's... You are condescending to me, and I do not care. I don't get paid for band. Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man. But there's something about it. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this to the grease monkey, Argo. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help... Yes, so... Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons and...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another... My proposition benefits the both. There's a power regulator in the old battalion. Go down to... The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole... Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All... We could use the power. Cannery's been struggling. If we don't ramp up productivity, the company might cut us loose. I was not entirely... The people living in the battalion. My hope is to speak to their leader, Adelaide. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leader. That reason was me. We belong to...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb. You will need...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so...
Well, I am glad to hear...
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out. Hey, mister. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't. It's just... Oh, he ain't a liar. It's just... to Mr. Top... I don't know anybody well. There was a boy... Life's hard here. Mr. I think you should... About if what Mr. Topson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. It's just an idea. That's all. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right... That's what my dad used to say anyway. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto.
I so rarely get new people to talk.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time. I can't imagine what would be... Depriving them of safety from the... I can see why that... Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save his... Not if things are left to... If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collect. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I if you manage to acquire it for me... It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M'Bakono handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall in... It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the Not many in this colony could... Thank you.
Something got you down?
Nothing.
And your rations yet?
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't...
I know how you feel.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Here they come!